What's up, everyone? And I am your host, Double Dog Entertainment. And today we're going to be talking about a couple of stories in mind. I'm going to keep it short, I'm going to keep it brief, just to sit back and enjoy this gameplay. And so, as of right now, we're going to get into our very first story, starting with a South Korean company is offering staff 75K for each baby they have produced. Now, this right here is something that I personally feel like if you could get paid for it, go ahead, go for it. I mean, some countries right now are low right now in population, and that might be one of the reasons why they're doing this too. Uh, and another thing too, also with that, is that they might be trying to build another force of economy for them. And as of right now, hopefully, it does, fix itself. But I personally don't see any problem with it in that degree. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to our second story. Cheating on your spouse no longer can be illegal in a new bill that has just came out of the United States. For some people, this might be little bit controversial. I know for me, if you genuinely love relationships and you genuinely know that you want to be with a person, stick with that person no matter what. But if you're getting tired and you're growing out of a relationship and things of that nature, please, for the love of God, stop cheating on your partner. Just leave your partner and leave, that situation. Because if you don't, you're just gonna hurt somebody in the end. And you're also liable to hurting yourself, especially inside the society that we live now. Cheating can lead to your life being taken in an instant. And it's not even funny. There's plenty you guys can look up on social media, Twitter, Instagram, people getting shot on live, things of that nature. And it's a sickening world that we live in as of right now. But definitely, you don't know a person's emotions. You don't know how they're going to attack you. You don't know these things. How are you able to take somebody to a dark place and just do those certain things to those people? And it definitely, hinders a lot of people. But without your further ado, if you have any other comments or anything like that, definitely go ahead and put that inside of the list. And let's go ahead and move into the next video. A Mississippi man had sexual relations with his 12-year-old cousin. Authorities say that he, is only going to be serving only 25 years. Possibility of parole, he will have to register on the sex offenders list. We already know that schmuck. But the thing that is definitely not making any sense to me is that a lot of people are trying to justify him doing it. Like, oh, the 12-year-old let him on. Oh, this, that, and the third. No. First off, that's family. That's your cousin. You sick fuck. Second of all, if you're going to do shit like that, don't sit here and put other people inside of that whole debate on that type of activity. If you're into that whole incestuous bull crap, that the media sometimes tries to push on a lot of other people, then you're sick. And you need to stop this. The madness has to stop somewhere. And I know for a lot of people, in a lot of cases, you just can't simply just do that, bro. It's sickening. It's disgusting. And another thing also is this. I have another question for a lot of when situations happen like this. Where's the parents? Mother, father, another uncle or aunt. It's sad to say there should be memes about people literally talking about that one cousin that's not supposed to be around your kids and it's not supposed to be around, certain family members when we have to keep a hush hush on the family. No, that's bull crap. You can't do that. It's very disheartening. You cannot just do these things to people and expect for nothing to happen to you. Like, especially I hope that people in prison understand that too. That when stuff like that happens and like people understand that people have children behind those bars, mothers and things of that nature. It's sad and it's sickening. And it has to stop somewhere. And I hope that the girl, she gets us enough therapy because I'm pretty sure she's going through a lot right now. But therapy and all of that, will play a major part in her being recovered inside of certain situations like this. And it's sad and it's sickening. But let's go ahead and switch to another story that has also interested me.
The nigga Pop was like, yeah, like, oh, she's like, yo, so yo, when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it. Like we could just hang out, nigga. We gotta kick it. Like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just said? I got the fuck away from him because I was like, this nigga, this nigga just tell me he's taking me shopping. And this is shit that goes on. But there's just a little fruit pop. You put weird ass pictures and shit like that out there. I'm just sitting out there for no reason. If you don't see accident pictures, it'll be like kissing niggas. Like that doesn't happen by accident.
Now, in light of all of this whole P. Diddy situation and things of that nature that's going on, do I think that bro has done this shit in the past? Absolutely. My mom and us, we've always brought up the fact when it came to Mr. Sean P. Diddy Combs, this man is the only man inside of his entire Bad Boy record label that has not been in some type of legal trouble, that has always been rich, that has always just gotten over inside the industry, and it's been like that. Your biggest artist in your label shot and killed almost identically the same way that your rival's artist was murdered in. And you don't find that very much of a coincidence? When you have all these other artists that have been underneath your label that have said that you have done and said and, moved in such a weird way, things like this just doesn't happen overnight. And if anybody is defending Sean Combs, I just hope you know, bro I'm not going to say he's on the run, but he definitely is in some type of capacity. It is not even funny, bro. Because if y'all keep sitting here defending this is crazy. A lot of people like to point out the fact that he might have not did this stuff. But when your son, or your children in that case, have been arrested for certain things that their father has done and you just left them there, it's sickening. It's disgusting, and the behavior should not be tolerated in the slightest. And I hope that it's either one or two things. This man has been framed, or this man needs to be convicted. We already have a surviving R. Kelly, thing going on. We had the documentary. We have Dan Schneider getting prosecuted and being ridiculed inside the media about what's going on in Nickelodeon. These big corporations, these big music industries, the sporting world, the business side of it. Because let's just say this, the athletes, the artists, the people that are making the business what it is are the ones that are being, ridiculed for what they do. And they have to play these roles, and they have to be these people that they've never been before the fame. They've never sat here and thought about doing certain things that they've never, seen before. But it also comes down to the fact, how much are you willing to sell your soul for money? How much are you willing to sell your dignity, your pride, your way of life? How much are you willing to just, member your family? Don't think about your friends. It's just why. And it's a sad thing. And people don't understand that is a life that I don't think the average person can go through at all. Especially with everything changing inside of the world, and especially everything that people do to, limit themselves. But everyone can be successful, but in an own way. You see how Ice Cube came out not recently talking about how certain people have, influenced a lot of things inside of the media. Think about it. The media is controlled by a lot of other entities, such as, the New York Times, Life magazine, things of that nature. People like that, or Hollywood, or, I'm sorry to say this, even though I'm a huge NFL fan, I've always wanted to make it to the league. Even the NFL has some levels of, stuff going on with it. And it just starts, just like that. And you have to just understand that everyone is different. Everyone is painted inside of a different world. Everyone's going to be painted. It's always been. Hollywood has been dark for years. We've heard the stories. We've heard, how they move and operate. The music industry is as old as time. And all these people have been racially ridiculed, financially put down, things of that nature. But you also see now an uprising of influential independent artists and people that want to make it mainstream, themselves. It can be done. It's just going to be extremely hard. And I feel like as long as you know what your craft is, you're going to, make it in this industry. But without further ado, I am your host, Devil Dogs Entertainment. And if you guys want to know what my new YouTube channel is, it's going to be Darth Revan. It's going to be exactly my new face card. My make account was Cyborg, but I'm going to be changing it now to my old wrestling profile, that, as you can see with the gameplay and everything like that. So without further ado, thank you for watching me or listening to me, whatever you prefer. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.